This is breaking news from 17 News.
Good day, I'm Elena Russ. We begin with breaking news as the Bakersfield police officer who was behind the wheel of a patrol car involved in a fatal high-speed crash has now been charged with manslaughter. 17's Robert Price has been following this story closely and joins us in studio with this latest development.
Elena, Kern County District Attorney Cynthia Zimmer announced this morning that BPD officer Ricardo Robles would be charged with felony vehicular manslaughter with gross negligence, 2 felony counts of assault with a deadly weapon, a car, and 1 count of reckless driving on a highway, a misdemeanor. Robles and partner Travion Cobbins were on their way to provide backup for a stolen truck arrest in progress when, at 2:20 a.m. at the intersection of Muller Road and South Vineland, their patrol car ran a stop sign at 82 miles an hour and smashed into the Honda Accord being driven by Mario Lares and passenger Maria Hernandez, who were heading home following their work shifts at Grimway Farms. Lares was killed and Hernandez was severely injured. Both BPD officers also sustained injuries. Neither the patrol car's siren nor its flashing red overhead emergency lights were on at the time of the crash last January 19th. The patrol car was going 109 miles an hour seconds before the crash, making Robles theoretically eligible for a second-degree murder charge, but the DA has opted for the lesser charge of vehicular manslaughter, which carries a sentence of between 2 and 6 years. Robles would have faced a minimum of 15 years for a second-degree murder conviction. An arrest warrant was issued for Robles last Friday, bail set at $80,000. When Robles is arrested or surrenders on the arrest warrant, according to the DA, an arraignment date will be set. And we'll have much more on this development tonight on 17 News. In studio, Robert Price, 17 News.
All right, thank you so much, Robert. Now, early in this investigation, BPD Sergeant Robert Pear said the officers were trying to catch up to the pursuit before that deadly crash. But that goes against the BPD's policy on high-speed chases. One policy says there should be no paralleling of a pursuit route, and officers should remain in their assigned area and not become involved unless directed by a supervisor. The BPD hasn't released if the officers were directed by a supervisor to join this pursuit, but we do know they were driving parallel to the pursuit route when this crash happened. And another policy says officers shall exercise sound judgment and care with due regard for life and property when responding to an emergency call. It goes on to say officers shall reduce speed at all street intersections to such a degree that they shall have complete control of the vehicle.